What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another Toy Room review, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Space Jam: A New Legacy Funko Pops. So obviously we picked up, as you can see from left to right, Bugs Bunny, LeBron James, and Lola Bunny. Now the only other one from this wave that I did not pick up is the Daffy Duck, because I just wasn't a big fan of his design in his coach's outfit. I really want Daffy Duck in kind of the Toon Squad basketball outfit. That's really what I'm going for with this new line of Space Jam Pops. But let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the packaging. So as you can see, it says Space Jam right up here. LeBron specifically is number 1059, Bugs Bunny is 1060, and Lola is 1061. And then coming on the packaging right here, I'm not really sure what this design is. It just kind of looks like some glittery lights, almost like a disco ball type of thing. And then coming over here, you can see obviously the image of LeBron, and then on the side you get more of that digital like glittery effect. It's probably some kind of like computerized digital effect, because we do know that he gets like transported into a computer of sorts according to the trailer. But anyways, you can see the image right there, and then coming to the back you can see the others from this wave, and there is the Daffy Duck that I did see but I did pass up. I do want him to complete the set, however I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of the coach's design, so I just went strictly for the basketball theme right here. And then on the side you have LeBron James. Now the packaging is going to be the same for all the others, minus just their specific names and pictures. So that is pretty much it for the packaging. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of the packaging and take a closer detailed look at them. Alright, you guys, and here are the brand new Space Jam Funko Pops out of the packaging. So we'll just go from left to right. So I'll take LeBron and Lola and just put them to their respective sides, and we'll start, of course, with none other than Bugs Bunny, Mr. Bugs Bunny himself. Now I will say right off the bat, all of the white, it looks like it has some kind of like pink hue to it, and I'm not really sure why that is, and you'll see later when we compare him to the original Bugs Bunny just how different that shade of white is. And it's not just the face, like it's on the gloves, it's on the feet too, so there's kind of like some sort of pink hue on it, and you can really see like the difference of the white in the teeth right here versus the actual fur. Not really sure why that is. It is a little off-putting, not gonna lie, not a really big fan of it, but it still looks good nonetheless. The rest of the head sculpt looks very nice. You can see the very tall ears, and of course you have that like almost like cream color on the inside of the ears, and then coming right here you have the same color on the nose, spinning around, really nice fur off to the side right here, and even that little effect right here on the top of the head looks very nice. And then we have the Toon Squad jersey, which is a little hard to see, but you can see the number 1 right there, and the tail sticking out of the pants, and he has his hand on his hip right here, and of course you get that Toon Squad logo once again right there on the jersey, done very nicely. Now I will say the orange and like the yellow and all of these here could have used an extra coat of paint. You can definitely see the blue seeping through behind it. Not a big fan of that. And then here is the basketball, which is silver, which LeBron also has a silver basketball, but Lola has an orange one, so I'm assuming the silver basketball is like a power-up in the movie or something like that. And coming down here, again, you have that pink hue on the feet, and that is pretty much it. Now, I will say the basketball, normally lately Funko, especially with all the Michael Jordan basketballs, they've been really nice and texturized, but this one is not. It's just like a solid plastic, and you'll see when we compare later what I'm talking about with the basketball designs. But anyways, there is the brand new Bugs Bunny. So he looks very nice. I still like the original one just a little bit more, but here he is. So moving on from Bugs, we'll go ahead and bring in LeBron right here. So we'll angle the camera just a little bit to fit him in frame. So here is LeBron on his flight stand, doing a pretty similar pose to the Michael Jordan pops that we've gotten before with the flight stand, but he still looks very nice. I do like this. There are a bunch of different versions of LeBron. There's the Amazon exclusive where he's standing on the basketball, and I think there's a Walmart exclusive as well, but I really love these flight stand versions. They're just really, really cool in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt, which does look very nice. We'll just angle the camera slightly. I will say the beard, though, is missing a lot of paint right here along the top portion. They did miss the mark there, so I may take a Sharpie or something and kind of fill that in, because it is very bothersome. It wouldn't be as big of a deal if it was like on the bottom or whatever, but since it is right there, it is very noticeable, so that is just something to note. The hair actually surprised me. The hair has really, really nice texture going all throughout. You can see just, it's not just a solid flat black. You can see like the waves and whatnot in his hair, which is just a really, really cool feature in my opinion. I just really love the way that that hair looks, man. It looks really, really nice. Anyways, moving on to the rest of the face right here, you can see the mustache is kind of just painted on. It's not like a sculpted piece, but then the beard is. And then here is that silver ball, which has a little bit of texture on it, but still not as much as the Michael Jordan pops get. So I'm curious why they kind of switched up their basketball design. But he does have the silver basketball. And then there is the Toon Squad jersey, which is a little hard to see because of his head. But there you go. You can see Toon Squad there. Number 6 on the back. And then coming down, you have some red and white shoes, which I'm assuming in the movie are going to be some exclusive LeBron shoes. But right now, you can see what those look like right there. And then you have the flight stand that is permanently attached to his back, which gives him that dunking motion, which just looks really, really cool. Another feature that I did forget to mention is he does have his tattoos right here on the arm, so that is a really nice touch as well. Kind of hard to see because of the beard and the head in the way. And then on this side, he also has his sleeve and armband, but also has some tattoos kind of hiding in that top portion right there. But again, it is hard to see because his head is in the way and blocking it. But still really nice that they went through the effort to put that there. So there is LeBron, so we'll go ahead and take LeBron out. And last but not least, we will bring in Lola. So we'll adjust the camera ever so slightly. And here is Lola. Now she does come with a base, which I didn't think she was going to need because she has pretty wide feet. But she is very top heavy, so she does fall back all the time. So you definitely are going to need that base for her, and that just ports into her foot right there on the bottom like so. Now I really, really love this Lola figure. She might be my favorite out of this wave. We never got a Lola in the original Space Jam wave of Pops, so this is our first Space Jam Lola, and I really do like her. Now the colors and the style of her is obviously more of that new style of animation from the new Space Jam movie, obviously. So it's not going to look like that classic Lola, but it still looks very nice. I really do like the way that she looks right here. Anyways, coming up to the rest of the head, you can see a nice little like headband holding her ears in place, and her ears kind of lofting off to the side right there, which looks really nice. And again, just a really big fan of the colors, man. I really love the colors on here. Coming down here, you can see the jersey that does say Toon Squad. And again, I do feel like the little rainbow effect could use a second or third coat of paint because you can see the blue kind of seeping through, which is a bummer right there. Coming to the back, you have number 11 with, of course, her tail poking out right there and her hand on her hip. And again, here is another basketball. This one is not silver. It is that orangish brown color, but it does not have the texture on there, which is a really big letdown. And then you can also see her armband. Don't know if I mentioned that already. And then her leg sleeves or leg shorts, her undershorts coming through from her shorts right there. And then you have the feet that are done in that two-tone cream color once again. And that is Lola. So I'm a really, really big fan of her. She might be my favorite out of the wave so far, and I really wasn't expecting that when I initially picked up the wave. But now let's go ahead and do a comparison to the original Space Jam wave of Funko Pop. Alright, and here is the original Space Jam Bugs Bunny Funko Pop next to the new one. So they are pretty similar in the design. I would say the face is a little bit wider on the new one, but the ears are pretty similar, and so is the little like floppy portion of the hair right there on the top and everything like that. But you can see the difference in the white and the pink hues that I was mentioning earlier. So you can see this Bugs Bunny just has really like, I don't know, it's just not white. It's like a pink hue. It's really throwing me off. I'm not a big fan of that. But I was also never a big fan of like the pose of this original Bugs Bunny. I definitely love the pose more on the Space Jam 2 version. So overall, I don't know, I think they look really great on the shelf next to each other, and they look way more similar than I thought they were going to. I thought the design was going to be, you know, way different for this new movie as far as the Funko Pops go, but they actually look pretty similar, so I am very happy about that. And here's the original Space Jam Taz Funko Pop. This is the Chase variant. I also have the original one, but I figured why not use the Chase for this shot. Next to Lola, because obviously we didn't get a Lola in the original Space Jam wave of Funko Pops, so yeah, why not compare these two? And again, they look really great next to each other. The new designs don't look too far off from the originals, that you can put them all on the shelf and together and they would fit in pretty seamlessly with each other, so I am very, very happy about that. And here is the new Space Jam LeBron James Funko Pop next to the Michael Jordan Space Jam Funko Pop, where I would put here if I had one. Funko, what are you doing? Why have we not gotten a Michael Jordan Funko Pop? We have all these Michael Jordan Funko Pops from the Chicago Bulls and also the University of North Carolina and the All-Star Games. I have all of them. But why do we not have a Space Jam version of Michael Jordan? Funko, what do you have going on right now? We need that, and drop it ASAP. But anyways, here is Michael Jordan Funko Pop. I just grabbed this one because it was the closest one on the shelf that I could grab. It was the easiest, but here he is, and I just wanted to bring him in to show a comparison of the ball right here. So you can see this one with that silver ball. It doesn't really have that much texture. Like, you can kind of see it, but if you rub it, you don't really feel it too much. Whereas the Michael Jordan ones, you can see all of that texture right there on the ball. You can feel it, and this was just a really cool detail that I've always loved about the Michael Jordan ones, and I really wish that these Space Jam ones had it because it just makes the ball look more realistic, and it's just a really cool effect, especially once the light hits it. Now on this LeBron figure specifically, it's not too bad, but on the Lola and the Bugs, you definitely had just a flat surface and no texture or bumps at all. So that is kind of a downside, but either way, there you go. Alright, you guys, so there's my review of the brand new Wave 1 of the Space Jam A New Legacy Funko Pops. Now, obviously, I didn't pick up the Daffy figure because, again, I wasn't a big fan of the design. Didn't love the coach's outfit. I really wish he would have came in a Toon Squad jersey. If they ever make a Toon Squad jersey variant, I will definitely pick that up down the road. But either way, I'm a really big fan of these. They're way better than I thought. I'm loving them more now that I opened them up. But before, I was kind of partial to them. But now that I have them and I can add them to my display with my original Space Jam Funko Pops, I'm definitely very excited about that. I do wish that they would continue on with the original line of Space Jam Funko Pops, since we never got all of the Monstars. We only got the blue Monstar, and we didn't even get the full cast of figures. We only got Marvin the Martian, Taz, and Bugs Bunny. We didn't get Daffy, Sylvester, Tweety. They could have really went all out with that Space Jam line, and I really hope that they do that somewhere down the line, or if not for that movie, definitely for this new Space Jam movie. But I hope we get both, because I would pick up both lines just to have a complete Space Jam collection. So that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.